Good morning. Just giving you guys a little update on the clutch stuff. I'll show you guys what I've got going on here. So I've got heat fracturing. This is the main clutch pressure plate. So I've got heat fracturing, and the people I've been talking to said they won't rebuild the clutch with the fractures running over the edge. They said they'll rebuild it if there's just fracturing in the middle of the clutch surface, but not running over the edge. They said they'll rebuild it, but they won't rebuild it with a warranty with fracturing. So I've got another pressure plate ordered on the way. And I got lucky because that's the only one I could find. But I ordered it, it's on the way, and they said that they would rebuild it. You know, they'll mill the surfaces and everything and rebuild the clutch. Without a warranty due to the cracking. And the only other option is to convert the tractor to use an 11-inch clutch, which this one is a 10.5 or 10 and 3. It's listed as a 10.6-inch clutch. That's what these measure. But they don't exist anymore, obviously. And nobody builds them because, for whatever reason, they're rare. So the only option I have is to get this part and send it out with all the clutch stuff and have them rebuild it. The other option is to convert to the 11-inch clutch, but that would require me to get a flywheel and the throwout assemblies to match the 11-inch clutch. So I'm waiting on that to come in, and then I'll send the whole clutch out to be rebuilt, and then they'll send it back, and then I can put it in a tractor. But that's the update. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is reinstall my flywheel. I'm going to get this reinstalled. I got the new pilot bearing tapped into place. I've got this hole right here. I need to run a thread, a tap through, just to kind of fix those threads, because it came out kind of messed up. So I need to go ahead and fix those threads. And I got a replacement bolt off eBay because the one that came out of there was tore up. And I think it was due to the fact that I had the flywheel hanging off of this last bolt whenever I took it out. So I'm gonna have to try to figure out how I can get them all started so I don't have the flywheel hanging off of one bolt. But I'm gonna set you guys up so you guys can watch if you feel like it, and hope you enjoy. Go ahead and test this thread tapper on one of these. Runs down in there good. So it should theoretically work okay on that hole. And it is a M12 1.25 thread tap. So this is, I think this is the crankshaft, so I need to be kind of extra careful on these threads. We don't want to make them worse than what they already are. That should be enough thread right there to make it work. Now I get it blown out and I wonder if I should run Alright, here's the moment of truth on the hole that I re-threaded. It acts a little bit tight, but now I need to get my torque wrench. Alright, so the torque numbers on this, on the flywheel, I think the book says like 70 to 80 psi, so we're gonna run it at about 75. So there's 76 psi. Will probably do us okay. I'm gonna use this first just to run them down. Stop this from turning. As I torque these down. Maybe I can use this. Use the Okay, so that's our flywheel installed, torqued to spec. Now what I have left is to change the two bearings on the throwout assemblies, which I have the one for the main clutch right there, and then the PTO one right here. At least I believe that's what it's for. Let me I'm gonna pull the main clutch pedal. See that linkage moving? So that one's our main clutch on this tractor anyways. I've seen it different on others, but at least for this one, that's our main clutch fork throw out. And then our PTO clutch is this one, the back fork. So in order to take these all out, okay, so it almost seems like the only way to get this to come out is to just pull on it, and that'll pop these spring-loaded clips off. But I don't know how to get it back on whenever I get it off, if I do manage to get it that far. Okay, one more problem. I've got this greaser line still connected to the cover plate here, so I gotta get that taken off. So, who am I kidding? Alright, so here's our main. Our main throwout assembly. Alright, so I've got the main throwout bearing replaced. I still don't have the PTO bearing, but she doesn't have any movement in it. It's not notchy or anything, so I'll probably leave it. Now it's just time to wait for this new clutch, or this